Hello and welcome to my channel, and today I've got another kitting up for you. So this is for Diamond Art Studios Purple Showers event. So that starts on April the 1st. Today is April the 1st. Yeah, I'm leaving it to the last minute. Where would I be if I wasn't leaving everything to the last minute? So we're doing this one, and yeah, you're right, it is a Christmas canvas. And there's two reasons why I'm doing this one. It's 40 by 40, so it's relatively small, and I've kind of I'm not really in the right headspace zone for diamond painting right now. I'm kind of getting back into it as spring has sprung, but yeah, I'm still not back to normal. So I decided to go for a smaller canvas, and it does require a new start. And also the reason why I thought I would do it is because I I want it for Christmas, and if I don't start it now, if I wait till Christmas to start this canvas, I would have it for Christmas next year, if you know what I mean. So I figured this would be a good opportunity to do this. So this is called Christmas Reindeer, and it's by Thaneeya, who is a reasonably new artist to Diamond Art Studio. I still pat myself on the back because I did contact Diamond Art Studio when Thaneeya was with another diamond painting company that folded, and I messaged them and I said, do you know what? I think she's an artist that is to your style. They have a certain vibe, and I think she fitted. And I was so happy to see when her paintings started to pop up. I still have hopes for the llama, but we'll see one day, hopefully. But yeah, so let me get this all out the way with. And yeah, I've got my ARTDOT set. This is the 60 case. This has 45 colours, so plenty of room here. I've got my tray, I've got my pen, I've got my scissors, I've got the drills, obviously. I'm sure there is something I've forgotten, but I'll get it out of the way, get you zoomed in, and we'll get started. Right, pen to the side, scissors to the side. Hopefully I won't need scissors, because these are all in like the baggies, the Ziploc bags, which hopefully also means that it will be a relatively quick kitting up. But we all know there's one reason, and this is a clue why it might not be, because yeah, resin and static are often a thing. Also, you'll notice that I have all pre-potted, pre-washi taped my pots. That's because the labels, the sticky labels that was on here previously, which was the ones from the one with the diamond art, they were stuck on like glue, and I was so salty. It took me so long to get all them labels off. Yeah, it was super stuck, and I was like, right, I'm not going through that again. So we'll put some washi on there, and then the labels can go on the top, and then washi always comes off. So yeah, I'll just show you this picture again. I will leave a link below in the description of this gorgeous, handsome boy, and I'm not sure if he's in stock at the moment, but if not, he'll be back. And yeah, don't forget, I do have a 10% off code for Diamond Art Studio. I always have that linked in my description. So anytime you're buying from there, you can get a 10% discount for using my code. I do get a small kickback from that as well, to be completely transparent. Right, think. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Diamond Art Studio, and I'm not afraid to say it. So let's get, how am I going to do this? I'm right-handed. I think I will go, because I think the problems I always have when I'm kitting up is I always forget to put the labels on. And I think maybe if I put the labels on the right-hand side, I might remember to do it. I have the pots here. Let's try it. Let me just get you through the crinkling. Right, I dare say a few of these got jumbled up just ever so slightly because it twisted as it was coming out the bag. But hopefully they're mostly in the right order. And I'm hoping for a quick kit up. The plan, the last-minute plan, is that I want to try and get this uploaded for... Where these fit on this pot? They are quite big labels. We'll see. Let's go. Let's do it. Curl it round. That'll do. Oh, look, there's a drill in there. I could maybe shall I cut the label off? The number? Let's get rid of that, because that's just going to confuse me, and I'm going to think it's for this painting. I think maybe I will cut off that first number. So let's do that. See, I did need my scissors. There's always something, isn't there, that I don't think of, and for once I did think of it. So we're going to get rid of that. Put that somewhere off where I can forget about it, and then end up stepping on it, and it'd be like a sticker stuck to my shoe or my foot. And then we're gonna do this. I'll just cut it straight up the thingy. You know the thingy. Let's do it like this. Do this. Cut these numbers off. I'll keep the sticker for my sticker book, which I really need to update because I don't think I've touched it since since I did it. No, I think I did do. I've done something once to it because if you saw way back last year, I set up a sticker book, and it's not like a logbook, but it kind of is like a logbook. And I don't have anywhere to put my stickers, so I thought I'd just make a sticker book, and there would be a little bit of information about it. Right, so I've cut the numbers off. Let's go with that, and we'll have this tumble dry sheet sitting in the tray, which hopefully will tackle the static. I'm going to put that just there. Right, are we good now? We've made the decision, cut off the numbers, it's fine. Let's go for it. Let's see what the static situation is like. But yeah, I think I've maybe put stuff in that sticker book once. So clearly I'll have to do it on camera again or something. That seems to be like my main motivation. Oh, that wasn't too evil. Get that out there. So hello. Welcome to my channel. Did I say that? I think I did. And yeah, how are you? How are you all? Oh, look. Now, I had this set up right last week when I did my other kitting up. I've kitted up some paint gems, if you've not seen that. And I had it just sitting nicely in that little nozzle. I think maybe maybe I just had it too far forward. I think the key to it is to have it just back. It doesn't need the tumble dry sheet at the nozzle because the plan is like all the drills just go over it, and that will remove the static, and by the time it's reaching the nozzle it's all good. Yeah, but how are you all? I hope you are well. It's only been a week since my last kitting up. I haven't kitted up prior to that. Let's get rid of that bag. I haven't kitted up prior to that since like last September. So it's just like I've gone ages and ages without kit up, and now I've got two at once. But the last ones were paint gem minis because I needed a little something. I alluded it. I made up that word. Alluded to it at the start that I've not really been diamond painting very much, and I'm getting better. Like the spring has sprung, and I'm starting to feel a little bit more in the mood. But I found that it's still a bit of a struggle. It's one of them things that, like now, when I start diamond painting, I'm fine, but taking that jump to actually get around to it, I keep looking at it and thinking, yeah, let's do some diamond painting. And yeah, in a minute, or I'll just do this chore first. No, just do this chore. That did not have any static. I wonder if I can go straight from bag to bottle. That would be nice. And yeah, so getting over that mental hurdle to actually start something that fell out is the problem. Once I do something, then once I get started, then I'm all right. Why have I got two pots out? Getting ahead of myself. Right, 310. One more. We'll do this. If there's no static, then I might try straight to. There's hardly any black in this one. Straight to pot. Or maybe I should do it when I don't have many in the bag, and then that way, if it all goes wrong, the fallout isn't so bad. Look at that. Okay. Couple that. So see, even if there's static inside the bag, which there is, these two do not want to come. There we go. That would not be helped by putting it in the tumble dry sheet anyway. Now I made a mess of that. I think I just need to decide to do one or the other, and I think I'm going to stick with the static sheet. Right, but I don't understand what I was doing it just fine the other day. I was going to get some glue dots to stick it down. I should have done that because look, it's popping out. I thought I had nice, all new, nice technique. Or maybe it's just because there's not many drills, so there's nothing to press down on it. Right. Next one. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this kitting up on the day the event starts. Once I've done this, I will take my picture. Oh, I need to get that just a bit more central. I will take my picture of my project and I will post it on their Facebook page. I will leave details. I'll leave a link to Diamond Art Studios Facebook page as well. Okay, that's got static, so we definitely will put this in here. And yeah, so I think I've got until the 3rd of April to post it, so I'm not completely left it to the last minute, but it is pretty close. bearing in mind I decided, see, yeah, these ones go through it a lot easier because there's a bit more weight, for want of a better word, to hold down that tumble dryer sheet. Yeah, that's what was I saying? Forgot it already. Talking about how it's the third and how I've left it to the last. Right, sticker. But yeah, I don't know where that was going. I did not make a list of topics to talk about. We are totally freewheeling it because I also am hoping not to have to do much editing. So that, what's that? Get off. Yeah, and I don't want to do much editing with this, so I can get it uploaded this afternoon because it takes a while for YouTube to process it as well. You see, so I have to edit it, and then YouTube then it has to upload, and then YouTube does its compression thing, and then it does that in sort of standard definition and what's it called, 1080. I did try doing once, like a couple of months back, around Christmas, I think it was 600. I tried doing a couple of 4D videos, and nobody said, "Wow, that suddenly looks really amazing." So I didn't bother because it takes 4 times as long to process. So I was like, do you know what? If no one notices that it's not that it's 4D, I imagine the only people that will notice is maybe if someone's got it set up on their TV. But I think you have to set it to it. So like if everybody else is not doing 4D, then I won't, because I'm very lazy. 600. Oh, we're rattling through this. I shouldn't say things like that, because the minute I say something like this is going well, it all goes downhill. But yeah, are you doing a project for Diamond Art Studios Purple Showers this year? I skipped their November one because I had a lot on, like just obviously with Christmas coming up, and I'd just come off of holiday as well, and yeah, I had a lot of whips and stuff on my plate, and I felt, I'm not overwhelmed, but I was just like, do you know what? I'm just asking for trouble to just start another project. Not gonna lie, not a whole lot has changed since then, because I've been on this break, which hopefully is generally coming to an end now. 6:06, and I'll start finding my vibe, because I haven't been colouring either. It's not like I've done one or the other. It's just like I've done either. I've been doing a lot of gaming. I think I mentioned this in last week's Whip and Chat. I can't remember. It was a week ago. I've been asleep 7 times since then. Just like, I can't remember what I did like an hour ago. I definitely can't remember what I said a week ago. But yeah, I've been gaming. So I've just not been in that sort of crafty head zone, which is a surprise really, because usually winter is like my crafting season and summer is my gaming season. But just like the birds, I'm confused about what season I'm in these days. Just like, I don't know what it is. But I've perked up because of spring. But you know what spring's like as well? It's like that whole 4 seasons in one day thing. We get that a lot in the UK. So it's just like, you wake up and it's just like, wow, it's grim out there. And then by the afternoon, it's sunny, or vice versa. And then you go to bed, it's like torrential rain. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? So my poor brain it can't decide whether it wants to diamond paint or not at the moment. Right, 7:02. Oh, we're rattling through this. And so, yeah, I'm hoping this will help me. Obviously, I'm doing a Christmas canvas for Easter. It's all right. My paint gems, though. My paint gems were Easter eggs and stuff. I did the Easter set. So they're like Easter eggs and Easter bunnies and all that sort of thing. So that covers my Easter itch. And then this, I love the colours of this painting. I actually bought this after Christmas in their sale, because it came out before Christmas and it was a new release. But I was just like, I knew I did not have time, because I didn't do their November event. If I'd done that as well, but yeah, I've got so many diamond paintings on the go, and the fact is, I still do. Maybe that's what I was saying. My whip situation is not really that much better. I've got maybe one less whip, but then I kitted up something last week, so I'm back to what it was in November. So I probably shouldn't be doing this event. But I also feel like part of the reason why I was in, like, I mean, some people would call this a slump, a diamond painting slump. And I feel like part of the reason might be also because I was like on a, you're not allowed to start any new projects. You're not allowed to buy. I mean, obviously I could if I wanted to. I'm an adult. If I want to ignore my brain saying you shouldn't start something new, then if I really wanted to, I would. I'm not stubborn about it. But I found it quite easy to not buy new diamond paintings, and I found it quite easy to not look at releases, and quite easy to not start new projects, to be honest. That part isn't the problem, but I think that also created a sort of well, I should be careful here, there's a lot in this pot, a kind of lethargy as a result. All right, I'm going to need 2 pots for that. I'll do that. And I've got a spare label here. Good job I brought my pen. Oh, it's this very glossy paper. Let's see. We'll do that one because I've chopped off the number on that one. 720. Now, how quickly is this going to dry? I always use these. They're permanent ones because they use ink, if that makes sense. It's like the permanent ink, so it shouldn't smudge. Once it's dry, I don't have to ever worry about it. And it's like a archival, that's the word I'm looking for, that sort of archival stuff that really is permanent. I always get impatient. You do have to be reasonable about letting it dry. Just needs a moment. But I'm not very good at giving things a moment. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll just press it down on that side. We'll take the lid off, and then hopefully by the time I've spilled some drills. By the time I finish putting these in, I will be able to press down that label. But yeah, I can't. I do theorise about why I've not been in the mood to diamond paint and colour at a time of year when traditionally I do a lot of diamond painting and colouring, and I feel like that could be part of it. Part of it was the weather. We had horrible weather in the UK for months, just like torrential rain the whole time. But also, yeah, that's the only other thing that's different. It's just like, right, you need to finish some projects. So yeah, I'm hopeful that this also will, along with the weather perking up, this also will help me find my proverbial mojo. We shall see. I mean, I obviously, it's not that I haven't been doing any painting anymore, and I have done a little bit here and there. The trouble is, I've just not done very much. I started the year with my Diamond Art and Diamond Art Club. God, all the Diamond Arts. It's just like words. So Diamond Art Club, I'm doing a Yume art, and I started when I did my year in review. Whoops, come on, we've got a little bit of a bottleneck there. Come on, there you go. When I did my year in review, I think I'd done about 20% of it, and now I'm approaching 50% of it. So it's not that I haven't done anything. It's just what I've done. Not a lot, and at a very slow pace. And I'm slow anyway. But you know, it's a hobby, and I'm not gonna. I do see people sometimes saying, "Oh, I don't feel like diamond painting. What can I do to bring, make myself do it again?" It's just like, you know, if that's the way you feel, then knock yourself out. But personally, if I don't feel like doing something, I just don't do it. It's just like, it's not going anywhere. I know I'll get my mojo back again. I once took a break from this channel for like a year and a half, I think it was. And my colouring channel was closer to 2.5 years. I'm saying these 1.5 and 2.5. Like, it was years. And but I always knew I'd come back, because that's just like my sort of temperament. Sometimes I wake up one morning and I think, do you know what? I don't fancy doing this, and it never comes back for like a year. So I don't worry about it. I don't think, oh no, I've got to do it because I've spent all this money on it. Because I know eventually I'll get there. I'm a very patient person in that sense. Look, I've put them labels over on the left hand side, despite the fact that I said to put them on the right hand side so that I would remember to use them. So yeah, it's just, have you ever, what if you've been, right, words, if you have ever had a diamond painting slump, and or have you ever had a diamond painting slump, and presumably you got through it if you're watching this video and you're interested in diamond painting. Because I'll be honest, when I'm not painting, that is the one downside. I don't tend to watch much YouTube. I obviously watch a lot of diamond painting videos and colouring videos normally but I'm doing it while I'm actually doing the craft. So if I'm colouring, then I'll more likely to watch nearly did it, look, 741, more likely to watch a colouring book video is on in the background and I'm listening to the chat while I'm colouring. And then if I'm diamond painting, I'm more likely to be watching a diamond painting video in the background. That's like my YouTube radio. And I do mix and match them sometimes. It's not exclusive, but that's generally how I roll. And that is the downside of like when I'm not diamond painting. I've lost track of everybody. I don't know what the gossip is. I'm sure there's lots. I don't know if there's been any drama, but I've missed it if there has been, because because I'm diamond painting, I haven't been watching anybody's channel, and I'm trying to catch up. I am trying to catch up. It'll probably be like quietly, like not commenting type thing. I will drop my likes obviously, but know that now that I'm back, I will be starting to watch videos again, and I will be trying to catch up. And even if I'm not actually commenting, I will be watching. I'll just splurge the whole lot. 743. Let's put the thing on. Binge watch. That's what I'll do. It's Easter weekend. I've got plenty of time. I do not have any significant plans for Easter weekend. Do you? Apart from diamond painting. So hopefully I will get through a lot of that. But yeah, if you have had your slump, experienced a slump, what did you do to get through it? Like, did you just roll with it, or are you one of these people that's just like, right, I'm going to make myself get through this. I'm going to, grit my teeth, and then you come out at the other side. 745. Because I know different people, you just tackle it different ways. But personally, if I don't feel like it, I don't do it, and I don't feel guilty about it. I feel a little bit guilty about the channel because you guys, I don't express it enough, but I'm so, thank you especially for sticking with me, because you know what, I'm all over the place, and like I am like not YouTube's sort of prime. I don't play the YouTube game of like posting the same time every week and this sort of thing and being regular. I'm all over the place, and that's very obvious when I see my YouTube stats. Like, for example, last week's. Now, how am I going to fit this in? Because usually hitting ups are quite popular, and it did not push my video. And the reason for that, I'm not even going to complain about it. It's because I hadn't posted a video in 2 months, I think it was. So YouTube is obviously like, well, we'll wait until we see if you can be trusted again, and then I'll get back in their good books, and then I'll just do the same thing again. I won't post, and it's just like, yeah. So I'm just not the poster child for how to do YouTube. But you know what? Even though it didn't push my video, like I know the people, I can see like who's subscribed, who's watched it, and you're all there still, and you're the only people that watched it, and I cannot express enough how. Where did that come from? It doesn't matter. I'm not going to figure that out. There were several origins. I'm very, very grateful that you choose, because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of creators on YouTube, and I am not remotely, what's the word I'm looking for? Unaware of the fact that I'm not, I will never be like one of the big YouTubers. And so but I am aware of how important it is that, people, when how much it matters that you still choose to watch my videos, even though I'm all over the place, even though I'm the worst YouTuber. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because, yeah, some of you on my Discord. Let's play the YouTube game, or the what's it called? The social media game. Because part of the reason I set up a Discord is because when YouTube doesn't push my videos, which is fairly often, so frustrating. You have a really, really, really good watch time, like a high percentage, but it just doesn't show it to anybody, and you're like, eh. Anyway, what was I saying? I was going, oh yeah. So I'm being a responsible adult, and I started the Discord. It's only small and cozy and quiet. It was especially quiet, to be fair. Even that, I'm my own worst enemy, because I'm like, yeah, I started Discord. I started that last year, like late summer or early autumn. At which point I then went on holiday, just like, and 918. And then it was Christmas, so I wasn't doing much then. And then I came back for the new year, and I was doing all the new year in review stuff and everything. And I'm like, yeah, come to the Discord, and a bunch of people did turn up. And then I just had my little mood thing. So I've been there the whole time, but I've not been very proactive about posting there. And you know, people, it's okay to lurk there, and in fact, I've actively encouraged it. Like, if you're a lurker, it's okay to come and lurk if you never speak. But my classic quote was, I might need two things for this. My classic quote was, "It's all right. I can talk enough for all of us." And promptly then I did not. So I do make things hard for myself. Oops, just drop that bag on the floor. I will pick that up at the end, maybe, if I remember, until someone steps on it, and then it sticks to your foot, like the label, probably with the label. Go on, you can fit. You can fit. We can do this. Yeah, go on. Loads of room. I just have to persuade it to not spill. When I say persuade it to not spill, I mean that I have to persuade me not to spill it. 9:20. Right, there we go. Right, 9:27. See how easy it is when I don't mix up the bags. I don't know why I do it to myself. Sometimes I just like, I just pour it all out the packaging. And then, of course, they all get mixed up. And then it takes like twice as long because I'm trying to figure out the numbers. And then at the end, I have to put everything back in the right order. I could just do it like this. It's amazing what I can do when I put my mind to it. I'm like, I've got to post this video tonight. Do not mess this up. So far, so not messed up. I did drop a drill there. There we go. Right. 9:36. So yeah, it's about lunchtime. So hopefully you won't hear my tummy rumbling, because I just did realise that I probably should have eaten before I started doing this video, because they do take a while, and now I'm really, really hungry. So yeah, I don't think you will. I wear a mic now, a lapel mic, and that does cut out a lot of the background noise, which is good because it means I don't have to constantly apologise for being in London. I think really the only that stayed behind. The only things that kind of get through the background noise filtering is if there's a siren, because I live on a through route for the emergency services, and then maybe occasionally, because I'm at a junction, somebody might rev their engine if they're stuck at the traffic lights and they're really impatient. But yeah, it's quite quiet at the moment because the kids are out. So I don't have a school to deal with. I do live opposite a school as well. But I've noticed that the mic does filter them out for the most part. But because it's the Easter holidays, and so it also means that the roads aren't so busy because you don't have all the school runs. So that's nice. My other half, he gets home like 15 minutes earlier than he usually does from work, just because the kids are out and the roads are quieter. And a lot of people, I think, as well, go on holiday for Easter, like out the country. So they'll all be getting on aeroplanes. I fully expect to hear on the news, like usually it's like Thursday or Friday, they'll be saying about how many people are leaving the country. It's like, yeah, off you go, and leave it nice and quiet for the people that are stuck, left behind. So I did get my passport today. Got a new passport. My old one expired. and I hate having my picture taken. Like I'm just you'll never see me on this channel. Just like I will never do face on this channel because I just hate being on any form of picture or camera. Or just like just don't. So of course I had to have my picture taken for the passport. Give me that funny coloured drill that does not belong there. Which for someone who hates having their picture taken, it's bad enough. But you know what passport photos are like any kind of ID or government ID or official photo, like you have to do this thing where you're like staring straight ahead and you're not allowed to like show any emotion or just do anything. You have to be like a zombie. No emotions, no anything. And it's just like, it just makes it even worse. It's just like I see the picture, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. This is why I hate looking at pictures of myself. But yeah, anyway, after that side tangent. I mean, some people, it's so annoying. I have a friend, she is so photogenic, I swear. It drives me insane. I'm like, because I'm the opposite. It's just like, there's people who are photogenic in pictures, and there are just some that are just like, it just makes it, everything looks worse. Like, so you look more haggard, more chubby, more pale. It's like, it's all them things. Whereas someone else, my friend, it's just like, honestly, she could be wearing like clown makeup and she still look amazing. It makes me, I hate her. I've told her many times, just like, oh, why do you have to be so photogenic? She's like, I'm sorry. She's not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. She knows exactly. Yeah, she looks. But yeah, so I got my passport today and got all that out of the way with. God, the price of that's gone up. The price of everything. I don't know why I'm surprised. The price of everything has gone up. And I heard they was talking about they're going to raise the prices again, like later in the year. But I think because like they do all these security checks now, it's just like there's more and more tech involved with passports, isn't there? And the more tech involved, the more like the more complicated the forgery people get. And then of course then they have to counter all the high quality forgeries with more technology and more. It's just like, oh, it becomes this thing. Like, so when I got it today and I just looked at it, and it's got my photo in 3 places, 3, and which is one more than it was the last time. And then it's got like this hole in the page. So you've got the front page with my picture on, and then there's a hole here, and that has got my face showing through the hole, because when you turn over the page, that's where another photo is. So it's just like one of those kids things, like when you put it through and the picture shows through the hole. That's what it's got now. So like, I mean, I'm sure that's like, it's like a plastic cover that the picture shows through. I'm sure it's one of them things that if you put it under a, I don't know, ultraviolet light or something, there's some sort of anti-tamper, anti-forgery thing on. I'm like, oh my God. Like, everything gets just so complicated. Do you know what I mean? Right, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need 2 pots for this, but we'll give it a go. Give it our best shot. Ooh. But I need to get it done. Talk about leave. That's typical, because that's me leaving it to the last minute. So we've been talking about going on vacation for my birthday. Like, we nearly always go on vacation on or around my other halves in the autumn. And I have no problem organising that. It's later in the year, and it just like late. I like that late. It's like I've got that thing to look forward to later in the year. And because in the meantime you've got summer and everything, so it doesn't feel like you need something so desperate to look forward to, if that makes sense. Right, well, that was 3761. 3761. I'll just cut that bit off there, so we can peel it off. Just do them in case I need more. And but I'm not very organised, shockingly. Like, I do things for other people. Let's put it that way. So organising something, a holiday for the other half's birthday, easy. I like because I'm motivated to do it for him. But when it comes to my birthday, I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, we should do something. I'm like, yeah, no, we should. And then I can't be bothered because it's only me. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? But this year, we was just like, oh look, there's this cruise that comes because we like cruising, and but it sails from the UK, so we don't have to worry about flights or anything like that. We can just drive to the port, and it's just like there's this sailing, and it departs like 2 days before my birthday, so we'd be away for my birthday, and they'd be like, oh, that'd be really nice. I'm like, yeah, we'll do that. Now my birthday is in early May, right? And did I mention it was April the 1st? So, and I just got my passport back today. It's like, so we haven't booked the holiday because I hadn't sorted out my passport, and I'm not booking something without my passport in hand, because you know the minute you do, look, I'll spot some there. The minute I do, then like they'd send the passport and it'd get lost or something like that, and it would just I didn't want to tempt fate. So my other half, he's like, have you done it yet? I'm like, yeah, we will. I'm like, you got to take my picture, because obviously I can't take my own selfie because it's got to be straight on. Remember, it's got to be straight on. Like, can't just do a selfie. And he's just like, all right, remind me. And I was like, oh, we forgot to do the picture. So yeah, finally got the passport today. So I might be booking the holiday, because it has got a little bit cheaper, even because it's last minute and there was a little space. I was watching it, and then it come to the point when I actually did send off for the passport. I was like, I'm not going to look anymore at this cruise to see if it fills up, because it is possible that the ship would fill up. Obviously, it has X amount of people that can go on there. So I'm like, right, I'm going to stop looking. Because if it all fell through, then, and you know, we'd still go on holiday, but I was just going to book a little break, like in the UK. 3823. But yeah, you got my passport today, so I'm going to be trying to book a holiday at the weekend, hopefully, and that'd be nice, because then we got a holiday at the start, well, in May, and then we'll have another one at the end of September. So they'll be nicely spaced out. It was one of the things he mentioned, like last year, because last year it was his milestone birthday, so we did a big one, and it was like a 3-week holiday, which was fantastic. Obviously, it was really, really nice to go on a 3-week holiday, but of course it meant that he had no time off throughout the rest of the year. And he goes, it was nice, I really liked it, but I was really tired. I was really tired by the time I got to the holiday, because he'd been working without any time off. I'm like, yeah, we should spread it out a bit better, shouldn't we? It's like, yeah. So that's what we've done. 2 holidays instead of one big one. He's not that many years off retirement. We can have nice big holidays then. That's the way I look at it. 3825. Assuming we can afford it. That is the thing about retirement, isn't it? Like, you spend your whole life looking forward to having lots of time off, but like then you don't have as much money as when you're working, usually. So you have like more spare time and less money to spend doing nice things. Right. We'll see how it goes, especially as a lot of your savings and stuff is stock market related, and it's a bit of a wild time in the stock markets at the moment. This is a bit of world tension. Let's just leave it at that, and it's causing the stock markets to fluctuate somewhat. So one day it's going really well, it's like, yeah, and then it's just like falls off a cliff. It's just like, oh god. But it's okay. I'm not retiring yet. But it does make for, you can understand why markets are nervous, because I'm nervous. We're nervous. It's just like, our money, what should we do? Do we stick with it, ride it out? Right. 3857. 3857. I might have a look to see if I've got some more ABs for this, because it is, look at this again. Like, there is potential for like more bling, or ABs, or whether I can get some fairy dust, or maybe something in these snowflakes. That would be nice, because this only has, what's this have? Yeah, it's got 2 ABs, a green and a blue. So maybe I can switch. Look, we've got 2 bags of white. Maybe I can do something AB-ish or thingy. Yes, fairy dust. Fairy dust. That might be nice. Nice and wintry. I'll have to look and see what I've got. I don't think I've got white fairy dust. I might have to buy some. But they're like, I buy from my drills from AliExpress, so I'm going like direct to the manufacturer, because obviously all the diamond paintings are made in China. So I usually buy from Evermoment because I know their resin. I'll have to have a look. There is, I can't remember the name. There is one other company that I've confirmed to have resin drills who are a little bit cheaper than Evermoment. I might even need 3 pots for this. Look how much there is. So we'll see. Which like for like when you just want that one bag, Evermoment are you know, good if I'm doing buying all at once for a big project, because the more you buy from them, the cheaper it gets. But when you just want a few, like a small amount, a single bag of one colour sort of thing, then they're a little bit pricey. But we'll see. I'm not sure. I think they do. I don't know if they do fairy dust. I know they do AB drills. I don't think I've looked to see if they do fairy dust. They didn't last time I looked, I don't think. Which is why I ended up finding one from somebody else. Right, 3865. That's right. We'll write at least 2 labels for this. 3865. 3865. Let me just say 3865 again, because we're doing 3865. Can't have too much 3865. Right. Pot 1. No, pot 2, pot 3. Sticker, which I don't know if you've noticed is for 3865. And then I'm going to put this other sticker on for 3865. Get off. A little rogue bit of sticker on the edge. There we go. So, what colour are we doing, kids? 3865. I'm going to put some. I'm going to put some in. I don't want to, because the more I put in a tray, the higher the risk. That I've already spilt 2 there. The higher the risk I'm going to spill them. So everything in moderation, even if it takes longer. I've got most of them in. Whoop. Really? It's all right. I mean, to be fair, static has not been a huge problem. In fact, I can probably just do that. So I've had the odd little jump, but for the most part, static has been good. And probably won't be bad for the ABs, because usually it's just normal drills. I mean, there is a bit. You can see like it just gets a little handful stuck up the side. But yeah, the tumble dryer sheet has nuked what little there was, I think. This is a good system. I think I will stick down a glue dot or something, and then I won't have to worry about accidentally pulling it out. Come on, in you go. You can do it. Oh, look, I just stuck the nozzle in, and because it was so full, it literally just... Let's do that. Which pot have I got? That one's got a bit more room in. Let's put the lid on that, and then we'll just clean up this mess that I made. I'll just sweep it off the table. There was a bit of... You did not see that. So yeah, I'm just going to sweep it off the table. It was going so well. Why am I like this? Right. Oh, do you know what? I should probably put the lid back on that so that I don't do it again. Oh look, I found an orange drill. Right, what am I going to do with this? It's all over the place. Right, let's get rid of the orange drill. Get these white ones off of me. I just cannot be trusted. So it was so well. It's almost like, because I start to get near the end, the more I think about how well it's going, the less I concentrate. Just like start paying attention to things, because like the end is in sight. And then I just like, I start to get distracted. Right, get in there. I'm going to use these scissors. I'm not going to sew that. I don't tap this because that was where it all started. I tapped it and then the nozzle scoops some out. Right. 1, 2, 3, 3, 8, 6, 5. Right, put them in there. Get rid of that orange drill. That again, I do not know what orange it was from. Right, so let's do. We're nearly there. Look at this. Just 2 colours left. Right. Oh, I've mixed up the bags there. So 704 AB, which is a nice green. Right, where's my tumble dryer sheet? Let's get that back in. Can't believe I did that. And yet, I can easily believe it. That's what I always do. Oh, I've got this little blotch here on my finger. Oh, what I've been doing. It's like, I feel like it would be, if it was down here, I think it'd like beware of held scissors. But it's just like, it's not. It's like, I don't know. I've been doing this. I don't know what I've been doing. Right, that's the lid gone. There we go. So 704. Go on. Get in there. Oh, it all flummoxed me right at the last. Okay, 704. Curse you, 3865. That's because I was mocking it. That's what you get. It's like drill karma. I might need 2 for this. This is quite a full bag. That's good because there's. Oh, that's probably. I'm going to put money on that being the snowflakes because they was blue. So maybe, yeah. Fairy dust for the white. That would be better. That'd be complimentary. I definitely need 2 pots for this. I can tell already. 3846. 3846. Bam. So what are you up to for Easter? Are you still here? I mean, I'm asking this question. Let me know if you're still here. Let me know you're still here with an emoji. Let's do the emoji thing. Just put some more. Let's go for. Well, I mean, it's Easter. So let's go for something Easter. No, let's buck the trend. See, I'm going to trick you now. Because whilst it might be Easter, 3846, I'm doing a Christmas picture. AB. So let's be quirky. I mean, you can give me an Easter emoji. I'd like it because get me in the mood. Little Easter egg, little Easter chick. But I want you to give me a Christmas emoji. So a snowman, snowflake, even. Though some people, you might be sick of snow by now. Just like as you just come out of winter, it's just like no more snow. Father Christmas, a penguin, anything wintry and Christmassy to represent the fact that I am embracing. Oh, let me do that. I'm embracing Christmas at a very non-Christmassy time of year. Let's do that. Right, so are we done? I think we're done. There's the bags there. Let's get the tray there. Put the lid on the pen. And guess what? For once, I don't. Usually I'm like, right, now I'll get them all into the right order. But they're all in the right numerical order because I did not mix up the bags. Go me. 3865. Grrr. Right, so thank you so much for watching. Happy Easter. Happy purple showers and happy Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. Shall I put the picture there so we can see what it is? And see you all again very soon. Bye for now.